The incident of Michael Brown occurred on August 9th, 2014, in Ferguson, Missouri. Michael was fatally shot by police in a situation that it should never have occurred to begin with. Antigone and Ferguson tells of the community of Ferguson, Missouri in a reincarnation of Antigone. With this renewal, certain aspects had to be changed to fit the modern era, acoustics being one of these aspects. The choir of Antigone and Ferguson consists mainly of individuals of African descent and includes many instruments from the jazz community such as saxophones. These two aspects change the depth of acoustics to reflect the community of Ferguson and fits the time and space of the events. This work deeply reflects not only the telling of Michael Brown, but also the community of Ferguson. From the primarily African American representation to the music, clothing, and depiction of society in their local area, Antigone and Ferguson does a good job of representing Ferguson, Missouri. As stated, the choir and characters represented are majorly African American, reflecting not only Michael Brown's own family, but the families of the majority in the area. The music played throughout the choir also represents the style of Ferguson and the African American community, soul/jazz music being music typically associated with this type of community. These two aspects of the play go a long way to authenticating the community and making the work feel more modern and in place with the setting. This play showed the older white male to be the primary antagonist or villain of the play, and I wondered as to why. After further research into the matter, it was shown that the officer that killed Michael was white. Therefore, the story revolves around the wrongdoings of this character. While I see the representation they were going for, I hope they did not believe that all Caucasian descent to be of this manner and evil. Antigone Ferguson plays largely with race, power with police, and the politics behind these two. The African American community felt that the primarily Caucasian police force was treating them wrongly and that political power was keeping it this way. They felt society had done them wrong and not allowed them to climb the totem pole and gain protections from the powers that be. It shows a reflection of their thinking behind how their society sees their own skin color and how the government reflects this. The course in Antigone and Ferguson provides input and clarification on the events transcribed by the actors. They go into more of the reason behind why events occurred. She buried him so the dogs wouldn't get to his body. They function as the community would react or see the situation, kind of as outsiders, and are telling us what happened. What they add is a sense of involvement. They are singing and telling us what happened, rather than acting out characters. Song provides a depth to word, and makes us feel how they would feel when these events occurred. So I have two questions. The first is, if Michael Brown's case did not exist, what other example of police brutality could this play revolve around? There are many examples throughout the U.S., but which one do you think would most relate to Michael Brown's? And is this form of Antigone unique to the U.S., or could this translate well to other societies? Or is this problem uniquely from the U.S.? The problem is with police brutality and a different race, perhaps, than what is represented in that force. Is that uniquely United States, or are there other areas throughout the world that you could adapt this to? Thank you.